breaking news. Breaking fucking news. Arman Tsarukyan has pulled out of UFC 311, which is tomorrow. This is insane news. Apparently, he had a back injury, and he just had to make the decision right away to pull out. Arman Tsarukyan is out. And who is in? None other than Money Moicano. Mr. Money Moicano is in. Renato Moicano will be fighting Islam Makhachev tomorrow for the lightweight belt. Insane stuff. He's no longer fighting Beneil Dariush, and he has immediately been offered a title shot. Insane. This is, wow. I literally just got home, opened the fucking X app. First story I see is about Renato possibly fighting Islam, and I thought it was just like, okay, after Renato beats Beneil, then he should be getting a title shot. But no, Arman pulled out. Arman is out. That is heartbreaking news for Armenian fans and for Arman fans. This was Arman's big shot. I would have loved to see Arman fight Islam for the belt. It's crazy, man. It's money time. This has to be the most exciting shit for Renato Moicano. Because winning this fight would mean a waterfall of money for him. Okay, if he's somehow able to beat Islam Makhachev tomorrow, he would be bathing in money. The motherfucker would be so rich compared to how rich he is right now. Great stuff for Renato Moicano. I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock because I was talking about Arman Tsarukyan for a long time, and I was hyping him up. I really fully believed that this was going to be Islam Makhachev's hardest fight of his career, just given how well-rounded Arman Tsarukyan is. But no. Instead, Islam Makhachev will be fighting Renato Moicano. Now, how does this fight go? Because I haven't even ever talked about this fight possibly happening. Islam Makhachev is extremely well-rounded in every facet of MMA. He's really good. His ground game is second to none. He's very well-versed in the Dagestani ground game. And his stand-up is also extremely good. I think Islam Makhachev walks through Renato Moicano. Renato Moicano, do not get me wrong, is a very skilled fighter. His ground game is vicious, and we saw that against Beneil Dariush. Not Beneil Dariush. We saw that against Benoit Saint-Denis, what Money Moicano was able to do to him, especially with ground and pound. I don't think he'll be able to do the same thing to Islam, because Islam is, in my opinion, extremely more well-versed in ground game than Benoit Saint-Denis, especially given that he is a student of the, undefeated Dagestani grappling style. It'll still be somewhat competitive, I think, at least in round one. But after round one, and I haven't had a long time to fully analyze these two fighters because this fight has just been made. And I'm still trying to fucking gather my thoughts with it. But still, Renato Moicano, I've always said, does not have very good stand-up. He's more so a really strong, vicious grappler. And I think that's an area where Islam is going to succeed. Islam's going to succeed right out the fucking gate, because every MMA fight starts on the feet. So as soon as these two walk towards each other when the fight starts, I think Islam that's where Islam should start to shine, because Islam has a lot of really clean, precise striking, and he'll be able to use that against Renato. Renato, I'm not saying Renato has a semblance of striking. He's not like defenseless on the feet, but I do think Islam is extremely better, levels better than Renato Moicano on the feet. On the ground, however, Renato could find some way to be victorious. I just don't think it's going to happen because of how well versed Islam is there. So let's say Renato tries to immediately shoot for a takedown. Islam, takedowns are Islam's fucking bread and butter when it comes to how he fights in Dagestan and how he trains in Dagestan. So either way, if Renato tries to bring it to the ground, that's where Islam's wheelhouse is. Islam will be comfortable there. If Renato tries to stand on the feet and do some shit on the feet, that's where Islam thrives too. So I think this fight is going to end somewhat early. I'm going to say I don't think Islam's going to be able to submit Renato just because of how good Renato's ground game is, but he could. I think Islam's going to knock Renato Moicano out. I'll say in the third round. I would say it's earlier, but I think Islam will more than likely take some time to adjust to Renato's fighting style. And I think Islam's going to get really comfortable by the end of round 2, and going into round 3, he'll really just, he'll put on a really clean, powerful show. Whether it comes down to counter strikes or kicks or punches, I think Islam's going to be able to find something to connect in a really clean manner, so clean that it puts Renato Moicano right into the fucking ground, to where Islam can finish the fight via ground and pound. I don't think Islam's going to be able to flat KO Renato. I just think Islam hurts Renato Moicano to the point where Renato falls to the ground and gives up, and then Islam can finish the fight via ground and pound. And yeah, bottom line, I'm extremely excited by this news. I am stunned. I think Arman should have pulled out a week ago, if this was really bothering him to this extent, because my heart goes out to the Armenian fans who are likely upset, by this news, or definitely upset by this news. But yeah, crazy stuff to find out. Right now, like, I was looking at the weigh-ins and I couldn't find Arman Tsarukyan's weigh-in video, and I'm like, here we go. Something happened, and something did happen. Arman Tsarukyan is out. Money Moicano, Mr. Money, is in, and it will be Mr. Money versus Islam Makhachev for the lightweight throne, in which Islam will likely walk through Mr. Money. Renato Moicano is a great fighter. He finds ways to win. I just don't think he'll be able to find a way to win against the protege of Khabib Nurmagomedov. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything here. Beneil Dariush, who Renato Moicano was supposed to fight, is going to be taken care of, so I think he'll be given his fight purse because he showed up. I'm thinking, yeah, that's about it. I still look forward to this fight. I'm not looking forward to it as much as I would have towards Arman fighting Islam, but this is still a good fight. Renato Moicano is very entertaining. He also is entertaining in the octagon. And he showed up. Even Volk was trying to get into it. Volk was like, why didn't you call me? I think Volk was trying to get a chance at Islam again, which would have been cool to see. But the UFC went to Renato Moicano instead of Alexander Volkanovski. So, it would have been cool to see Volkanovski step in again, because he did step in on late notice before. But seeing Renato get his chance at the belt is still a surreal experience, because Renato wasn't doing too well. Yeah, he had wins. He just wasn't like a top name until now, and even then he wasn't challenging for the title until now, until this very moment. He is now brought into his well sought after title shot, and it's just crazy to see. It's crazy to see. This guy is truly blessed. He's very entertaining. He likes to make a lot of jokes. He's very controversial. I'm sure his speech after his loss to Islam tomorrow will still be very controversial, and there'll still be much respect shown to him because he showed up on late notice. He took the fight. He took one of the biggest fights against one of the toughest opponents, late notice. So you got to give Renato Moicano his props. But overall, I'm extremely excited. I still have a full breakdown video for the entire card of UFC 311 to post today. But I wanted to get this breaking news video out earlier, because this is insane news that was just found out. Yeah, I'm even more excited for 311, but I still would have preferred a fight between Islam and Arman. Kind of bummed that Arman pulled out, but still, let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next. Also, I will be live on this YouTube channel for UFC 311 tomorrow. Starting at the beginning of the prelims, I'll be live for the entire card. So don't forget to stay tuned and join my live stream tomorrow on this channel. I love you guys, and I'll see you all soon.